Okay, so in yesterday's lesson, you had your trainer template given to you, and you've worked hard by putting on some images to do with urban. I've got a building here and a sign and an arrow. What you do need to do though is on the bottom bit here, which is the heel of the trainer, you need to use some really nice graffiti style lettering, so from your worksheets, and add on your name to personalise it. Okay, so get that on, draw really nicely. I've added in those little bits, try and get it in the middle, and then we'll be ready for the next bit. Now, with my ones here, I quite like making things 3D, so I'm just going to do an extra little bit onto here because that's going to work quite nicely onto my sheet. Now, hopefully you've done it in pencil or in maybe a black biro if you wanted to make it stand out. So what we're going to do this lesson is add some colour. So I've got here some felt tip pens. Now these have got two ends, so one's thicker, one's thinner. Decide which one you want. Thinner ones for thin lines, thicker ones for bigger areas. And first of all, I'm going to go with my lettering down here. So I'm going to add in, now I can either colour inside, or it might be that I can also colour some areas kind of outside my picture, so the edge of the trainer. So I know that sometimes trainers have this little bit here at the back, so I'm going to just put it like that. Now, we're not just going to use a coloured pencil, so I've also got here a water pot. It's half full of water, and I've got a watercolour brush like this. So I'm going to put my brush in here, but you see how much water's there? Just on the side, let it so it runs off a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that brush and go over my felt tip pen, and it will make the colour run a bit. So here I'm going to kind of do little dribbles like graffiti style, and it's also really nice for doing kind of colour blending. So I've got that there that's spread out, and then I'm going to put another little colour, just a little bit of orange at the bottom here, maybe just here a little bit, and yet again brush in, wipe it down a bit, and just spread the colour a little bit. You don't need to make it too watery. It will spread with just a tiny bit of water on your brush, and you're going to be able to just build up those colours really nicely to produce a really nice kind of coloured bit of your trainer. Okay, now I've done mine in pencil, so some of those lines are fading a bit when I go over them. When this is dry, I can work back into it over the top with biro. Good thing with biro is if it does get wet, it doesn't run, so unlike fine line pen. So choose a nice kind of colour combination. I've gone for some warm colours, pinks, orange, yellows. Choose a colour combination that's going to work, and then just really carefully work into your picture to give some different areas of full power colour, and then some faded bits colour blending, and it will work really, really nicely. Okay.